Hi there, boys and girls. I'm Woody from Toy Story. How are you guys doing today? I'm going to read you a book. It is called Why Cowboys Sleep with Their Boots On. See that right there? A pretty good book, I can tell you right now, partner. This is by Laurie, Lazzarro, Knowlton. Are you ready? Hang on to your boots, cowboys and girls. All right. Why cowboys sleep with their boots on? Slim Jim Watkins was one tired cowboy. He was sliding out of his saddle because he was so tired. Slim Jim Watkins popped the dirt from his britches. What's the britches? Oh, never mind. Seemed like he'd lassoed and branded more than 1,000 longhorn cattle. All this didn't mind him much, though. He just wanted to go to bed. See there he is. He's out there working hard. Yep. So Slim Jim Watkins stripped off his clothes, all but his long johns now, and he crawled into his bedroll. No sooner did he lay his head on his cowboy hat than Slim Jim Watkins fell sound asleep. There he goes. He's just going to bed. He's tired. There he is. He's sound asleep. Poor old Slim Jim. He's tired. He's been working hard. Oh, look, there's some snakes crawling in his britches, though. Oh dear, oh my. Rise and shine, bellowed the chuck wagon cook. And Slim Jim Watkins stretched and groaned and reached for his britches. My britches, they're gone. Slim Jim Watkins searched and searched, but he couldn't find his britches. This is enough to sour a man's outlook for the whole day. Poor Jim, he lost his britches. Someone done took them all. Now he ain't got no britches. Oh my. Oh my. Oh dear. So grumbling Slim Jim Watkins slipped his chaps over his long johns and went ahead and went to work. Darn, griped Slim Jim Watkins. These long johns aren't wearing thin. They are wearing thin. Sorry about that. I need my britches. So after a long day's work, Slim Jim Watkins went to town to buy a new pair of denim breeches. There he is. He needs his breeches because he's got to ride that horse all day and he's getting rough there. So he got to go to town and buy some breeches. Now, well, it came dark when Slim Jim Watkins rode back to camp. He was a mighty tired cowboy. His bedroll was a welcome sight. Slim Jim Watkins stripped off all his duds, all but his long johns and his new breeches. Then he collapsed into his bedroll. No sooner did he lay his head on his hat than he was sound asleep. Snort, phew, snort, phew, short snoo shoot, something like that. There he is. He's going to sleep. He's tired. It says snort phew. It does, it really does. All right, and now there he is again. He's sound asleep. He was so tired. Poor feller. Well, look what happened. There's something about to steal something. I don't know what's going on, poor old Slim Jim. He's going to lose more clothes, I bet. Rise and shine, roared the chuck wagon cook. Slim Jim Watkins stretched, yawned, and reached for his bandana. You guys know what a bandana is? That's a bandana. That's a bandana. My bandana, it's gone. Slim Jim Watkins searched and searched, but he couldn't find his bandana. Finally, he just went to work without it. Poor Jim. First he lost his breeches, and now he lost his bandana. Poor feller. Darn, growled Slim Jim Watkins. He coughed and choked from the dirt riled up by the cattle. I need my bandana. And that night, Slim Jim Watkins, he had an idea. He traded a week's worth of dishwashing for the cook's bandana. After doing dishes, Slim Jim Watkins, he was one tired cowboy. But he's going to get him a new bandana because he's washing dishes. Pretty smart. Don't you think? He stumbled to his bedroll and stripped off his duds, all but his worn long johns, new breeches, and new bandana. That night he was so tired he forgot to lay his head on his hat, though. Oh boy. So poor Jim, he's got new breeches, he's got a new bandana, but now he's gonna forget his hat, I bet, isn't he? there he is. He's asleep. Soon after, the chuck wagon cook clanged his pots together and yelled again, "Rise and shine, another day, gotta get up, go to work." Slim Jim Watkins stretched and, "My hat, where's my hat?" Slim Jim Watkins jumped to his feet frantically and he searched. Losing my breeches, losing my bandana, that's one thing. But to lose my hat, oh my, that's something else altogether. Oh my. Poor Jim. He's so upset he lost his hat. "Get to work," boomed the trail boss. So Slim Jim Watkins went to work even without his hat. "Darn," beefed Slim Jim Watkins when the blistering sun burned his face. "I need my hat." So Slim Jim Watkins rode into town to buy him a new hat. There you go. Gonna go buy him a new hat. The smoke of the campfire rolled skyward to the stars as Slim Jim Watkins rode his weary horse back into camp. Slim Jim Watkins was a tired cowboy. "Oh, is my bedroll gonna feel so soft? It'll feel so soft as a cow's underside tonight, boy, let me tell you what." Sitting beside his bedroll, Slim Jim Watkins started to pull off his boots. Oh boy. But then on second thought, he said, "I'm just going to sleep just the way I am." And he did go to sleep, boots and all. And that, boys and girls, is why cowboys sleep with their boots on. The end.